It's time. Well, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to SFS Gaming, where we are streaming for Sammy. I'm Buck, and we're just gonna do some shit. Just gonna do some shit. Just going to play around in Conquest till TW starts. Then do some TW attempts and then see where we go from there. I love getting canteen energy. Love it. Okay, what's happening over here? All right. Okay. Event wise, what do we got today? We do have this going on for the next 2 days, so hopefully you're ready for it if you haven't completed it already. She's a pretty big deal, pretty good character. Today's a good day to unlock her. Get locked in for GAC, which you've got about 3.5 hours till the lock in, and the 3v3 season is kind of officially underway. And yeah, we are going to. I think we're going to red crate today in Conquest, which is perfect. This is perfect because I can just use the rest of the week to wrap up Datacron Farm. So I think we have what two more Geospy battles. That's nothing. That's a walk in the park. We'll get those done in just a couple of minutes, and then I think we need to win battles with acolytes surviving in another zone. We'll just bust out our cheese. A little bit of cheese. Spy. That's you. All right. And there we go. Let's just take out Ezra. There we go. There we go. So wait, Sector 5. Doesn't matter how good your team is or whatever, these fights just always seem to take forever. And then doing it with a freaking cheese because my geos suck. I mean, I'm just gonna put that out on Front Street. My geos are all R3. Generally suck. But this is a big 15 of the burritos or whatever the hell you call the points for the event, the pass to get you to the red crate. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a big deal. And, you know, part of Conquest, you know, the first part of Conquest is, you know, whenever the new one kicks off, you need to figure out exactly what you need to do. This is what it's going to take for me to get red crate, and then you execute it, and then, you know, you make adjustments along the way. There's some feats you might start and be like, well, no, it makes more sense for me to do this than that, and you pivot. But yeah, by the end of the first Conquest, you need to pretty much have it locked in. Okay, these are the ones I need to do, so the next time around, you don't worry about it. Oh, good afternoon, Witch. I thought I was going to be streaming all by myself today. I'm still fighting this cold that I had yesterday. It's a little bit better, but I had a weird insomnia moment last night, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Went to sleep, woke up, and couldn't get back to sleep for a couple hours. What's going on, Graxy? Glad to have you here, brother. What happened to you, man? What messed with your sleep? All right, red crate is 1 feet away. We will find that in. All right, 3 fights. Piece of cake. Oh wow. Sometimes your body just says, "Hey, look, you clearly don't know what you're doing. I'm going to take over for a little while." And you're just done. You're just done at that point. That would happen to me on occasion. I'd fall asleep on the couch, you know, after this is right after like my wife and I got married. OW2, OW2, OW2. What's OW2? What am I missing? OW2. I feel like I should know this. I feel like I should know what OW2 is. Oh, yeah. The Insomnia is the worst. Insomnia is I think, one of the just. Overwatch 2. Got it, got it, got it. I should know that. I should know that. I haven't really played Overwatch 2. I played a decent amount of Overwatch 1. I just wasn't very good at it. Godzilla, my friend, what's up? Yeah, I went and laid down, slept for maybe an hour and a half, woke up, um, tossed and turned for about an hour, and then just came out into the living room and played a mission on Space Marines 2, and then started yawning. Went back to bed, laid down, and was probably asleep in 10 minutes. Two more. Oh, good job, CLS. Bad Batch done. Is when you say full, are you talking about Omega as well, or just the core four? No, I don't want a multi sim. I actually, if they would let me fucking multi sim, I'd fucking multi sim. Yeah, dude, I think it's that time of year. Days, depending on what part of the world you're living in, obviously, but days are officially getting shorter. Like we're ramping up into the change of seasons. I think a lot of that throws our bodies off. You gave Han his Zeta. I on the new account, I got that done last week, the CLS event, and I did it. I did not have to give Han his Zeta. You'll probably with his Zeta, you'll probably be able to clear it very very easily. And he's still a useful character today, so it's not a wasted Zeta for sure. I just took Leia to G12, and she was able to handle, like, she was able to then do enough damage to handle the last wave without any issues. And since I need to take her up to relics for GLs at some point, it's not it's also not a waste. And I was able to get away with not putting the Zeta. It's a pretty decent team. Um, I mean, maybe not as a whole, not anymore, not today, but like the parts of that team. Farm Boy Luke's kind of the odd man out, But the team that you need to unlock CLS is, I mean, still today fairly solid and has some good utility. So, um, but wait, I think you need to Relic 3 Farm Boy Luke for Jedi Master Luke anyways. So, you know, he's not really an odd man out if he's a GL requirement, is he? A twofer. So this team will get to see some action in TW. We're placing them on defense. I'm not going to say where, but we'll get to see how they do defensively. And there we go, kids. We are Red Crate with 6 days and 26 minutes of the event left. We will do a brief wrap up here. So as you can see, all global feats completed. As far as global feats go, these aren't horrible, and there's a lot of synergy between the sector feats in these, so these should flow along pretty easily, I think. Sector 1, we are missing 6 cards, which means we've got a battle that's 2 of 3 right there. And we started doing this, but we didn't need to finish it. So why spend the energy if you don't have to? So 90 of 96. Sector 2, we left 2 sector feats. We didn't even bother doing these. This one wouldn't have been horrible. This one's pretty grindy. This one, how in the fuck does that even happen? Yeah, this is they loaded in their higher difficulty conquest for this one. It's definitely felt a lot tougher to get stuff done, like to get kills. I'm not steamrolling through sectors like I have before. But we left these 10 on the table, clearly. And there's going to be either a 1 of 3 or 2 of 3s. Oh, no, we didn't get this. What was this? What was this? Oh, zero reason why. I don't know why I didn't come back and get this or get it done the first time, but there you go. Death Trooper Prettias surviving. Would have been another easy 2. And then here we got pretty much everything but 1 card and 1 feat. We're not going to worry about the Geonosians here and get all this stuff done. And then, yeah, it looks like we have a 2 out of 3 fight somewhere. And then here we did all the feats, and we probably, looks like we dropped a couple cards somewhere, but you have 34 to spare. Oh, see, there's a card we dropped. Anyway, yeah, I mean, so yeah, we left 4 cards on the table, but 34, oh, there, boom, boom. Yep, and boom. Okay. And then here we maxed everything. So max Sector 5, almost max Sector 4, almost max 3, almost max 1, and then, you know, we left 12 here and 11 here. So 6, 18, 29, 33. We left 33 on the board. So that's perfect. I know exactly what I need to do next time. We'll be a lot more focused. Getting the Great Mothers released right after this started was a game changer. That helped out a lot, giving me another solid Night Sister team to be able to, and the team Morgan's meant to go on made getting a lot of these Night Sister feats a lot easier. And obviously getting the feats with her being called out made that a lot better, a lot easier, much smoother. Much smoother. And even this, like, even my weak ass Night Sisters, even though they didn't win the fights, they were still able to, with a potency up disc, they were able to land this in just a couple fights. So not bad at all. I'm not unhappy. I'm glad I don't have to worry about the crate and I can just focus on, you know, kind of the real reason any of us really care about Conquest. Yeah, see, and 80% stun or stam. If I could get rid of one thing from Conquest, it would be stamina. You know, they force you to use enough different teams, and they cap you on energy. They cap you on everything else. Just let me use my fucking teams. Just let me use my goddamn teams. And not make them weaker as they go along. Just let me use my fucking teams. You'll get more crystals out of me, refreshing energy, if I can use my teams. as much as I want. Like, just stop it. One. 12 battles, we got a Datacron. That feels like this drop rate has been messed with. So I've got 2 blank slates ready to roll. And I got this level 3 that I kind of started. I need to farm more of this. But what I really want to do is re-roll this to a Plo, which I can't do until I either start dropping crystals or we hopefully win TW. We've got a pretty tough one this week. But yeah, dark side ones, I'm not really sure who I do. I mean, I have Enoch that I would rather it was Moff Gideon, I think. Like this is pretty powerful compared to Enoch. I mean, his isn't bad. His isn't horrible. It's more or less him doing whatever he already does, but with more max health and protection. Um, and this tank taunt thing, you know. Like that's not good at all. That's not great. And even my guild is saying that these aren't amazing mechanics. I mean, I should probably yeah, and even the Rogue One level 9s are pretty disappointing. But yeah, I need to. POW is really good. I should go for a POW Cron. I need a POW Cron and a Plo Koon Cron and a Moff Gideon Cron, and then I think I'd be pretty set. So we can see where we land here. Like I said, I'm a little light, still a little light. Like tomorrow, I'll put a bunch of crystals into farming this stuff. Okay. So we'll need to hopefully take this to Imperial Remnant. Alright, so we have that. We're not gonna, now that we re-rolled it for IR, we're not gonna re-roll it again until we have this locked in for a character, and then we'll re-roll for the other stuff that we want. It's a lot cheaper that way. Because when you're locked in IR by your character, it's removing the Night Sister rolls from the possible list. Hey Hap, what's going on? Dark side again. This was happening to me, like with the. I need this to be light side, please. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. All right, we finally got a light side. Okay. Whenever we had the stat crons, on the level 3, I was getting a bunch of light side ones. I couldn't get a dark side one to save my fucking life. Oh, dude, Jabba's such a big fucking deal. Such a big fucking deal. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now we got a Rogue One Cron started. And the awesome thing about Jabba, what makes him an even better investment is you get him unlocked. You'll get Scavengers Run 2 unlocked. Um, or Smugglers Run 2 unlocked. Scavengers. The hell? You'll get Smugglers Run 2 unlocked, which is just fantastic for mod materials. And he's got a node on every single neutral planet in Rise of the Empire. So you'll be really, really adding to your you'll really, really be adding to your guild score having a Jabba available for Rote. It's pretty awesome. Oh, so Canderous just went ham, just blast, 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 and then Armor did a basic and was like, "You're dead." Yeah, the fact that those assists have zero caps and like their damage doesn't scale down or anything like that's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of dumb. But tomorrow is shaping up to be a pretty good, fun day. Um, so we got Heroic Endor, which will be great. But this is what I'm really looking forward to. I'm hoping with the Great Mothers in place and Morgan in place, we will finally be able to 3-star every node on here and be able to sim the whole thing and never have to look at Super Sidious ever again. That's weird. Wow. That feels like you might have just gotten bit by some bad RNG, maybe. Oh, I got sitting on a bunch of fleet energy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This game. Well, hell, I mean, I have an image for it. I need to convert it. I need to change something, but hang on one second. That's this game in a nutshell. That is 100% this game. We love it and we hate it. Usually it's GAC that brings this out in me the most. I'm either the fucking king that dominated or I'm losing by 5 banners and I'm just like, fuck this shit. Yeah, this right here. Uh, I would put enough banners down just to make sure you get rewards defense wise and then save a couple teams for attack. That's what uh that's what I did. I put enough down to make sure I'm getting rewards and then but I mean, if you just fill it and don't attack, you definitely save yourself a lot of time and effort. You do have that going for you also. So yeah, we're in the countdown. Here in about 5 minutes, I'll get my fleet climb done, and then TW will launch right after, and we'll go see what that's all about. And then if it's a typical TW, I might be able to get 2 or 3 attacks off and then have to wait for the walls to clear. It's also going to depend on how long my guild debates about our strategy. Sometimes that debate can last a while. And we have a tough one. We have a very, very tough one. Well, executors in 4 days, and you got a day and a half still for your finalizer. Hap. Some good events this week, though. Like between Bo-Katan and all this other stuff, there's some good things going on. And 3v3, first week of GAC is always fascinating, especially when new Datacrons are in the mix, and we do have a couple new characters in the mix as well. Um, I haven't. I keep going back and forth. Do I want to just save Great Mothers for attack because they seem to be able to handle anything, or do I want to put them on defense? Like I'm thinking I'm gonna do defense first and then attack second, but like I'm not super worried about them on attack. Because I feel like in 3v3 they'll smack JMK around, they'll smack Leia around. They'll probably smack Jabba around in 3v3. We get Kersantin out of the way real quick, but it's hard to say. Probably smack SLKR. Lord Vader might be different depending on the Datacron, but I'm not super worried. We've seen in here what they're capable of doing. We've seen them kill a lot of shit. Like, this guy took first from me. Like, I've lost twice since Great Mothers came out. I've lost first place twice. And, like, this fight took a minute and a half to wipe the team out and take it back. Like, it was nothing. Yeah, 7-star executors. It's a game changer. It was a huge game changer when it first came out. I still think Profundity is the way to go, though. But we'll see what this new. We know there's a new super ship coming. There 100% is a new super ship coming. And I think it's going to be Old Republic. I think it's going to be light side Old Republic, like Endar Spire. Makes a lot of sense lore-wise. But you never know. Yeah, it's really weird in my fleet shard. All the early adopters of good lord, we're about to finish this thing off already. Took a minute. All the early adopters of Leviathan, except for me, have quit. They're not playing anymore. And so now we're getting, the occasional new Leviathan showing up, but a lot of it's executors still. and maybe the occasional profundity. It's really weird. But like they're all gone. Like everybody who was the common people to see in the top of the Fleet Arena shard when we kind of established the chat and everything, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. There's like maybe 5 people a day who bother to take first place. Yeah, I put my Wampa Omicron on too. I'm so excited. On my new account, my first Omicron was Wampa. Right at the perfect time for 3v3, I get the Wampa Omicron activated. Oh, he gonna do some fun stuff. I mean, I would really love it if I could put him on defense solo, but they don't let you do that. I mean, in the lower tiers, it would be amazing. The low, like I'm in like Carbonite 4 or whatever. But yeah, they don't let you have that kind of fun. No, 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 no. That kind of fun is not permitted. But I think Qui-Gon, Omi will be next. Of course, look how long it took me to save up for one Omi, and I think I even bought a thing that had Omis in it. Um, to bridge the gap a little bit. So, it might be a minute or two because I'm only earning the one from most galactic challenges. I just don't have teams that'll let me get into the second tier of the where you get 2 Omicrons. And yeah, I can go for them in Cantina, but they don't drop very often. Not getting them from Conquest, can't get them from the Proving Grounds or the Legendary Event Store, So Omicrons are very, 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 very precious commodity anyways, and then even more so at a lower level. But, I mean, Wampa, in a low-level account, if you have Wampa and you bought that Wampa pack, Relic 5, like, there's no other Omicron most accounts at my level will have that makes more sense than Wampa. Qui-Gon will absolutely make sense as well. That's why he's next. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I fucked up. I thought we were going to kill him before he got the reinforcement out. Oops. Oopsies. I knew I should have started attacking a little sooner. It's fine. It's fine. We'll hammer it out real fast. No, I thought we were going to be able to kill his Fury, and he brought out the Mark 7, and I only had like 20 seconds left. I wouldn't have been able to kill the Mark 7 in time, so I just reset. I mean, not the biggest deal, really, but oh, I think I missed it by 1 second. I should have put it on auto. I think I missed it by a second. Son of a bitch. Oh well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yep, missed it. Literally missed it by 1 second. Should have put it on auto. No big deal. No big deal. All right. Well, we're waiting on TW. We'll hammer this out real fast. It is one of those things where shit happens sometimes. Sometimes shit happens. It's a very fine line in Fleet Arena some days, and some days you walk it and some days you cross it. You know? It is what it is. I'm not gonna weep over 50 crystals, so I'll tell you that. I'm pretty sure I just earned double that doing this event, so not the worst thing in the world. And there they are, 100 crystals. Grax, how's the TW on the other account? To how's that one looking? How's Bones Thugs and Harmonies matchup looking? I put some defense down. I didn't put down a whole lot. I figured I'd hopefully get some attacks in. Oh, excellent. I like fine wins. Oh, sweet. So they have none. The other guild has no GLs to challenge our walls. That's outstanding. Outstanding. All right, boom. Let's go see what pack available. 1 day, 2 hours, 3 minutes. It's blank and unclickable. I wonder what magical pack this is. 1 day. something, something, something. Curious. Oh, they're already attacking. Wait, did we not fill this? Yeah, they can see it now. This doesn't matter. They can see the defense. We didn't fill this wall. We didn't fill this. Somebody didn't get a team down. Yeah, so this guild we're up against is a massive guild. Like, massive guild. Massive guild. That is not great, though. Not filling everything. Mm. Okay. All right, we'll see what my guild says. Maybe we'll go do some attacks on the other account real fast, and then I'll come back to this because it's gonna take a minute. You know, we had a fella who was hanging out on the stream a lot, and he vanished for a week. Came back, said he had some really rough shit going on with his family, and haven't seen him since. I hope he's okay. Hmm. Anything to attack? This is the I bought the light speed bundle, so I'm just putting stuff down. Starter pack right here. Uh, I mean, a smattering of teams. Like what a wasted usage of Cam, by the way. Somebody didn't read the kit. I this is probably the biggest threat on North One. This here Relic Geo team with the Pago Omi. This is no Commander Rex, so this could definitely be worse. This isn't this is pretty tough also, but yeah, those three. This is probably the toughest. These Geos. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I skipped them. I was focusing on you're putting Cam with Jedi Knight Rev and somebody clearly doesn't read kits. But yeah, not the worst wall I've ever seen. Not really. And then we got another couple of Omi Poggles. That could be a little interesting. That right there. Um, South is probably a little bit easier, even with two or whether three. Oh, there's a Star Killer. I didn't see this Star Killer. Three Omi Poggles and a Star Killer South, and there's one Omi DDK up here, one Omi Poggle, and Omi Hera, but no Captain Rex, so that could be a lot worse. And then a Darth Revan. Yeah, North. I mean, I think, uh, dude, you put Rex in the lead. You always put Rex in the lead. Why am I trying to coach people who can't listen to me? Ray is kind of a mastery ramp slash um, true damage pain in the ass to kill, super fast ramping ultimate. Yeah, Ray's yeah, fuck Ray. Like she's the most no effort. She is just seriously the most no effort GL in the game. Like it's not even a contest. Just pump up the stats, put whatever the cheesiest datacron available is with her, and you're on your way to you're on your way to glory. Well, yeah, I mean she's the ultimate defensive character. At with her, if you have Ben Solo, if you have Captain Sweatshirt, you throw her inspiration thing on Captain Sweatshirt, and then use basic until and keep tossing that around, and then you can get her health low enough to do a sudden whirlwind. Um, and then by the time you've done her first sudden whirlwind, you probably have an ultimate charged, and then you pop your ultimate, and then yeah, you pop your ultimate, and then you stand there while the other team can do nothing to you and heal up and take a bunch of bonus turns and smack a bunch of other people around, and then unleash it, see who you kill, and kind of rinse and repeat. Yeah, she's a very low effort GL. What do you mean I can't buy anything yet? Yeah, I mean, honest to God, I've seen people take her on offense, but there's literally zero need for her to go on offense. She's much more suited to just sitting. Yeah. Like, I feel like without Datacrons and without Ben Solo, she's like gas can take her out super fucking easy without a good Datacron and without Ben Solo. But she's one of those characters like if you can't kill her, you can't kill her and you're fucked, you know? Like she's a pain in the ass. In GAC it's not a big deal. There's enough counters for her, but like in TW it can get rough. So my brother is currently he always does this. Always fucking does it. I'm sitting down to stream. He knows what time I stream every day, even though he doesn't watch. The dick. Yeah. This is the small account. I'm just waiting for I'm waiting for Grax to make up his mind, and then I might try to kill this team, or wait and see what's behind. But I might try to kill this team. Oh, sorry, didn't see that. But yeah, so my brother, he he got Warhammer. Gotcha. He got Warhammer 40K Space Marine based on my recommendation. And I already beat the campaign, and I'm kind of waiting for him to catch up. But he's just like, every time he plays a new level, he's texting me about how amazing it is. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I fucking told you. I told you. I told you. Oh no, dude. My brother and I talk all the fucking time. Um, the problem is he's a bit of a stoner. Um, he lives in a weed legal place, so sometimes he just forgets. Come on, Cam. I need you to do your thing, buddy. Thank you. Well, definitely with the effort and the refreshes. There we go. All right, I got us on the board. Woo! All right, I'll circle back around to this later. Let's go back to the main account. Still waiting to hear from them. Wait, hold on. Nope, nothing yet. Nothing yet. They better hurry the F up, man. I think the official count is 34. 34 is the number of burritos or whatever you want to call them that you can leave on the table and still get red crate. I definitely skipped a lot of the Grandy feats. Yeah, it's all territory Godzilla. Battle, war, what does it matter? It's all the fucking same. We're going for territory. We want the territory. Kind of kind of harsh seeing Darth Vader's face there popping up with James Earl Jones passing away yesterday. It absolute legend, man. It was. I mean, the guy's 93. You knew it was coming. It's coming for all of us. But still sucks. That guy was a force, absolute force in nature, and absolute legend. Absolute legend. It's a real shame. Okay, well, I was really kind of counting on fighting people by now. The guild's kind of letting me down. They're debating. My officers are incredibly thoughtful. Like they put a lot of effort into everything. So it's taken an hour before they were like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Plus they also have lives outside of this game, so if they can't drop everything right away and wait for everybody to get together to come to a consensus, then that's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, I'm probably gonna give them like 15 more minutes or so, and then I'm either gotta hopefully within 15 minutes they communicate. We can go and do a couple fights, and then I got to get ready for the kid. I had every intention. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit go live right at 1 o'clock, and I think it was 1:15 when I was finally able to sit down and do it. I cooked some food, and then the dog needed to go out, and then that took 10 minutes of walking him around, and then I finally sat down to eat, and taking the dog out was the difference maker. It's always that damn dog. Always that damn dog. If he's not hogging my side of the bed, he's taking up all my precious time. He's a good boy, though. And then got sad because he got locked out of his mom's office today because she had meetings. She didn't want him barking while she was on the meetings. So he sat out and laid on the couch with his head in my lap and was just pouting. So, what's going on in the store? Anything good and new? These have been poopy for me lately. They're real poopy. I need some I'd like them to do a big bronzium wiring thing for me. I need some bronzium wiring real bad. But yeah, I mean, we still have these. The most Omicrons ever. I don't think it's you. 6 total phases. But this is 12 battles instead of 10. 7 total phases, and then this should be 10 battles. Yeah. Jabba's a little bit of a shorter event, but takes you 2 extra runs to get the ultimate unlocked. Which, like, for here, all the shards are, like this is a 6 event right here, and then it's ultimate for the last 3. They started playing around with different structures. So like this is the 3 stages of the fight with Anakin, more or less. Do that 3, do that 4, do that 8. 8 times, man. Like, it's bad enough going through all of this. And then you get this done, and then you got to farm tickets, and then you got to spend however many tickets this is, 240. And then, it's just, man, there's no better feeling than completing a GL in this game. And by completing, I mean you've got the ultimate unlocked in the whole 9 yards. But yeah, so there's 6 stages here, 10 here for the ultimate. But yeah, I can't remember with her. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. 5 stages and then the ultimate. Well, 2 ultimates, an ultimate here and then an ultimate there. It's just, I wish this was more streamlined. It is simultaneously the best and worst feeling in the world to be like, oh, I'm ready for a GL. I'm starting the thing. I'm doing the event. And then, unless you've got 30,000 energy or a shit ton of crystals saved up, you're never going to get the thing done in a day. And it just, the ultimate especially, it just goes on and on. I mean, and unlocking the GL after you go through the months of getting the requirements done, unlocking the GL is like a 2-week process. It's just like, give me the fucking toy. Haven't I earned it? Have I not done enough? Are you not entertained? Like, come on. All right, speaking of entertainment. All right, come on, guys. Still nothing. Yeah, it looks like TW might not be going down today for the main account. But yeah, no, the ticket system's the worst. It would be, I would accept the ticket system a little easier if you didn't lose them. That's my problem with the ticket system. That's my big problem with the ticket system. You lose them. Like, okay, charge me tickets to unlock my attempt, but then don't take the tickets away from me. Like, those tickets should count until you complete the event, If it's your price of entry, you've paid the price. I don't know. It's a pain in the ass, but best feeling in the world when it's done and you can just like, yeah, those ticket bundles. Yeah, I'm here soon. Whenever they show up, I'm going to start buying them just for the energy. And of course, I'll have the ticket stockpiled, but just for the energy alone, those packs are worth it. When I was unlocking Leia, they had those in the store, and it sped things up quite a bit, but it was still slow. I mean, it's still painfully slow. It's very, 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 very painful unlocking these. And then, so, luckily with Ahsoka, she's light side. So, there's a Cairo farm on either side, but this is the better Cairo farm because you get these for bronzium wiring. The dark side Cairo node isn't as good. Yeah, the unlock isn't bad. The ultimate's a giant pain in the ass. Also, I don't feel so we got those big posts last week. Was it last week? I think it was last week. We got those big posts from CG about, the event and all the other stuff going on. I don't think enough people made. They announced that Ahsoka's going to be a tank. We're going to have another light side GL tank. That's 3 for those of you keeping score. That is tank, and now Ahsoka's going to be a tank. I didn't see much discourse about it. But yeah, 3 light side tanks and 2 back to back on top of it all. Yeah, because Leia was the last GL. She was a light side tank, and now we're getting another light side GL who's a tank back to back. I mean, she is kind of a protector. I mean, that's one thing I like about like Marvel Strike Force, the way they kind of label their people. The difference between protector and tank, isn't really. She definitely is like she's standing in front, like she's the front line. Like between if you want to get to Ezra and Sabine, you were gonna have to go through her. So I can get the logic. But I think tank is kind of a misnomer because there's tanks in this game, or there's taunting characters that aren't tanks, and there's tanks that don't taunt. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on in this game. But like as a protector, completely makes sense. Gonna be curious to see, like when they finally reveal her kit. I think it's gonna be a very interesting kit. I think it's gonna be a complicated kit. I don't think it's gonna be a straightforward like Jedi Master Luke. His kit is so fucking easy. It just spam his granted ability and then hit ultimate. Like that's Jedi Master Luke. I think her kit's gonna be a little more complicated than that. I mean, Talon is a support and is labeled as an attacker. Dash is a support and hits like an attacker. Like, yeah, there's so many contradictions in this game. All right, giving them a couple more minutes, and then I think I'm just gonna have to shut her down. As much as I don't mind sitting here talking to you guys if you don't mind, but unfortunately, there's just no gameplay to show unless I guess sometimes I get bored and I want to remind myself what I went through. I'll come back and do these every now and again just for fun. Especially since it doesn't cost tickets. I wonder though. Oh yeah, see, it did let me do this, even though I've got it completed already. This event actually was. Oh no, yeah, no. I'm so far over the Ray and SOKR event. The dodge, feint, parry, dodge, feint. Like that shit was dumb. Like cool concept, horrible execution. Horrible execution. Yeah, this event wasn't bad. This was the hardest. The return part 1, this was the hardest node. This one, this is an event, honest to God. Like, it's about Zetas. Because they make you get the relic levels. It boils down to Zetas after that. You kind of have to put these, like for Paz especially. You need him to be fast, but he definitely needs his Zetas. I don't even know. Let's see if I can even pull it off without remodding him. Yeah. You need him to go first and stagger all these guys, and then you'll wreck the shit out of them. But yeah, without remodding, you need Paz to be super fast. And then here, this was a pretty fun duel. So like you can't kill him unless he's got armor shred. And then he'll dispel his armor shred at some point. Yeah, see there, he just dispelled it. Oh yeah, dude, Paz is awesome. They did the best job on Paz. They really did. But yeah, the modding for this event is so far beyond like what you need to just have her operate as a character. It's pretty hilarious. And still nothing. Yeah, I got to get ready for the kid here soon. Yeah, they did a really good job on all the character models for this new batch of Mandalorians. They did outstanding work. They really did. And the fact that Grogu says no, 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 and yes, 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 and all that is pretty hilarious to me. I do have an ETH Kron. I do, in fact. I don't have a Plocron yet. I'm kind of waiting on Bucky's come to say hi. Waiting on reroll materials. If I can avoid spending crystals on Datacrons, I do. Every now and again, if I spend crystals, it's merely out of me being impatient. But yeah, I did roll an ETH Kron. Yeah, we can do some of that real quick. What do you want to see? Because these are my options for teams to fight, and Leia is not exactly an optimum battle for JMK. I've got 2 Leias, and I've got a JMK that I can mirror against. I kind of feel like I need to do that. And then, yeah, there's the ETH Kron. Okay, Bucky. General Kenobi lead with ETH Cam. General Kenobi lead. Okay. Bucky, you're about to get banned from the GMY is the 5th. Okay. Oh, against the weakest Leia team. Okay. Okay. And Bucky headbutting my microphone has now caused consequences. He headbutted it and pivoted the clamp right off the table. I mean, if we could have, I think maybe with, I think if we had Ahsoka to clear off the taunt, and we could have started just focusing straight up on her, or R2 or Drogon, I think we would have had a. I think we could have had a shot against. I see that working very well against SLKR. Potentially. Yeah, I'm content that that the Great Mothers absolutely clown this team. Watch this shit. This shit's hilarious. Oop, nope. Yeah, I would suspect it probably does pretty good against Jedi Master Luke. It might have a shot against Rey. It's hard to say. But look at, we have a new person shooting first. Han Solo does not go before Doomed. FYI. So if you're bringing in something to try to counter these ladies, and you're bringing in Han Solo, he's not going to shoot first. Not going to shoot first at all. Now, he gets to shoot right after Doom is placed, but Doom will already be placed. So you can't prevent the Doom from being placed. Yeah, just completely clowns Leia. Completely clowns Leia. It's hilarious. And then it ran over this too pretty easily. Yeah, Leia's a tough nut to crack, man. She's a very, very tough character. Yeah, right now we don't have much in the way of variety for GLs. Most people only have maybe 4 or 5. There's only a couple of us that have them all unlocked, and I mean, I could ask, I could ask Ziggy, but he lives in Sweden, so I don't know what time it is over there, but I imagine it's pretty late, and he might be asleep, but he'd probably be willing to help out. At least like, hey, could you climb and drop this team? He'd probably do it. Um, but yeah, it'd be nice to have a full time testing buddy. I could ask. Like, I probably would be a good idea for me to ask. Like, I just assume nobody would help me, but um, there might be somebody. Yeah, Ray more than Lord Vader, definitely, because um, I mean, it definitely has potential against Lord Vader. Most things do. I think I could see that working against Lord Vader. But yeah, against Ray, yeah, I definitely would definitely be interested in testing against Ray. Um, all right. Well, my guild has not made up their mind, and it has not issued any attack orders, and I need to get ready for Sam to get here. And I need to repair this because of fucking Bucky. Where is he? He ran. He's hiding somewhere. He knows he screwed up. The Ethkron is going to be your only GL killer. Mm-mm. I mean, I haven't watched very many videos yet to see what people are doing with any of these things. Typically, when it's good enough, my guild brings it to everybody's attention, and nothing has really come up video wise yet. Yeah, we have several Datacron channels, and yeah, I'm not seeing any like, hey, check out this video. Like nothing from Zareth or Arnold has been posted yet, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hmm. Well, they said they're doing some testing, but regardless, I still have to. Oh, well, I mean, that's all it takes. It's all it takes for CG to start an investigation these days is Arnold doing his thing and doing a video. Um, but hey, I'm gonna. Sorry about no attacks on TW, guys. Sometimes it's just the way it is. But yeah, I got to get out of here and get ready for the little boy to get home. It was his picture day today, so very excited to hear how his picture day went. But yeah, we'll do something tomorrow afternoon, and then of course Grand Arena will kick off again Thursday morning, and then every other day in the morning, whenever a new one starts, we'll be hitting that, and then we'll just we're gonna just keep on rolling, Maybe I'll I don't know, a little frustrated that we take. Like, we've got 24 hours to attack, and so far we've spent one of them debating about counters. I think they're expecting us to lose this one because this is an insanely tough matchup we have. I think they're expecting us to lose, and so they want to use this one to test. Maybe is what's going on, but we're running out of daylight, people. Anyways. You guys have an awesome day. Good luck in your TWs, and we'll have GAC previews and GAC firing up here in just a few short hours. 2 hours from lock, folks. So make sure you recheck all your rosters, make sure they're resaved, and you're good to go, and all your upgrades are applied, and your mods. Make sure your mods are in good order. I got bit in the ass by a character not having mods. I had to sit him on the bench for a week. That son of a bitch. Anyways, guys, love you. Like, follow, subscribe. You know the whole spiel. Helps me out a lot. Appreciate you. Philip, thank you for the follow. We got a follow from Philip Bursaveski. I hope I'm saying that right. About 10 minutes ago. So welcome to the channel. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow for sure. I might actually do something tonight. I might do a War Marine stream with my brother if he wants to play. Or War Marine, Space Marine, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. I might stream that, because if you haven't seen that game in action, it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty good game. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later, one way or another. You'll see me when I come back online, no matter what I'm doing. So till tomorrow, peace out, guys. Fucking Bucky.